Hey guys, Jack Squat back here. Been out working in the garden. I done a little cultivating, some tilling, and some weeding. There's a pile of weeds there, but I want to make this video for you guys. I had a lot of comments on the video I put on this morning about my garden and how it looked, so how the hell I'll just make a gardening video. So most of them guys at Metal Detect probably don't want to see my garden stuff. So anyway, it started here. This is my potatoes. They look like crap. They're real spotty. We had a real wet spring, and then I've been fighting them Colorado potato bugs, but I held them a little bit. And here's my cabbage here. Looks like I got a cabbage moth on it. But I start my cabbage from seed, and I start my tomatoes from seed. Some of them are Rutgers and some are Romans. I just use them for juice. Tomato juice. I really don't like tomatoes too well except for juice, but there they are. And there's my corn. These two rows here are like early sun glow. It's a short corn. It only gets about chest high, and it's about a 65-day corn, something like that. It's already tossing on here. You can see it tossing. Last year I had it tossing at June 4th, but we had a wet spring, so I couldn't get out here and plant. But this is the tallest corn I've seen anywhere around here, so I did get one good time where I could get in early. So, but anyway, you can see it tossing there. But this corn here is this is a white and yellow stuff here, big tall corn. I don't know if you guys have noticed how I've got this planted. If you look, you know, of course it's in rows this way, but if you walk over here, you stop, and it's planted in rows that way. And also, it's planted at an angle. So if you look, so what I'm doing here is, it's called checker row planting. This is how they used to do it in the old days. My grandpa said he grew up, my great grandpa was a farmer, and that's how they planted it when they had horses. They planted it in checker row. So see, I cultivate this way with a tiller, and then you can run your tiller back that way, so you're getting all the way around your corn. Ideally you want to throw dirt up around the hill of your corn there. This also gives the roots strength and everything, and keeps it from the wind blowing it down and all that. And my grandpa said in the old days he used to plant pumpkins too in them hills, and they just let the pumpkins grow, you know, feed them to cows and everything later. But what I do is I put a string down. See, I've checker rowed my beans too, my corn over here. I put a string down and I mark my row, one row, and I got a wooden thing made over there. It's a row marker. I go up one way and then back the other way, and then wherever the lines intersect, that's where I plant. I got a hand corn planter like they used to use in the old days. I just come through and you just stick them in the ground every time, wherever the lines are, and that gives you a nice straight rows, and straight rows that way, and straight rows that way. So anyway, there's that. It's going to rain. These are my this is, I don't know what kind of plum tree. It's some kind of plum I dug up. It's a wild plum, I guess, American plum. They grow wild around here. Pretty good, little round red looking thing here, soft with a slick skin on it. They're pretty good. I made some wine out of them, and I dug this tree up. I got a bunch of them. They grow wild over in that field over there, and they spread over to my side, and I planted this about 3 years ago. Alright, T-Manly, you was wondering what I was planting in my hayfield besides the weeds. This is alfalfa here, and then there's clover. Most of you probably know that that's good hay. So this alfalfa also makes good tea. It's high in protein, good to chew on. But there you go, Tom. That's why I'm just replanting this field here. It's not coming up very good. I guess I should have put some oats or something on the cover crop. But of course, I had grass in there, but hell, it ain't even growing. Alright, this is here's some Niagara grapes I got. I planted these about 4 years ago. You already see some more. Niagara is a white grape, American style. It's a Labruscus. If you guys drink Welch's white grape juice, that's what Niagaras are, but they make good wine too. But I got a case of anthracnose on them. It's kind of rotting them. I had to spray it with fungicide. see it kind of rotting there, but part of farming and part of being in the vineyard business, I guess, is fighting stuff like that. Grapes get all kind of stuff. Japanese beetles are just now coming out, so I'll be fighting them for too long. There's my black raspberry. Some of you guys in England probably never seen those. I know my buddy Old Gold 1100, he's never seen them before. And Super Jammy Get, he commented on them. There they are. These are this year's canes that come up. They'll be producing here in a year or so. Alright, it's starting to rain on me now. Here's my vineyard. I know I showed you guys some of this stuff yesterday, but that's what I've been spending most of my free time on, trying to train these grapes, put these trellises up. These are old light poles, and some of them are pretty heavy. Some of them are skinnier than others, but been digging them holes by hand and setting them posts by hand, and trying to train these grapes. Some of them are not so easy to train, but I'm no expert. Just trying to learn how to do it. But anyway, eventually once they get up there and I get them trained and I got my cordons going across the top wire and everything, it'll look more like a vineyard back here. But Red Dirt Digger, he wanted to know how long it took from vine to bottle. Those grapes over there last year was third year for them, and I got some grapes off of them. So about the third or fourth year they start producing, and then after that, it can get better. So it takes a couple years anyway. So I guess we're done. I'm done running my mouth. It's starting to rain. So anyway, guys, hope I didn't bore you too much. Thanks for watching, and whatever. Happy hunting, happy gardening, vineyarding, winemaking, berry picking, whatever. See you guys. Thank you.